players were.
Down the wicket comes Harris and hits high over the head of Lyon and down the ground for a boundary, for a 6, a maximum from Marcus Harris to take him to a half century.
Continue from this end.
And that's edged down towards third man for 4. From Handscomb wide of
around the wicket with a short ball that is guided over the top of the slips cord and down to third man for 4. So total. Here's Copeland once more, and this ball guided brilliantly backward a point down towards the boundary for 4. It was a vain dive, a dive in vain.
Opening.
Short, and this ball pulled hard and well timed out through that square leg region down towards the boundary for 4 more. Line in, he's back and chopping this one uppishly, but gets it away through that gully region down towards the boundary. Sangath gives chase and does a good effort, but unfortunately the flick after those men left is back and worked away backward of square leg. So another first class 50 for Peter Handscomb. He's 43rd in first class cricket and he's 28th for Victoria in his 77th Sheffield Shield match.
But to Handscomb, who wants nothing to do with it. And that's a very good session for Victoria. The 2 batsmen, Peter Handscomb and Marcus Harris, walk off together.
Alongside David Warner.
Tanveer Sangha with the first ball of the second session. Conway in, and Handscomb tickles that one very fine down towards the fine leg rope for 4. So 4 to Peter Handscomb. Ball pitched up and flicked away beautifully out through mid-wicket for 4.
Sangha in, a bit short, and there's room for Handscomb to punch into the offside and pick up a boundary as the ball goes out through point. Here's Edwards in, and that's driven beautifully by Harris. Over pitch by Edwards.
Battery's bowling, he's just getting that lovely loop, but a beautiful shot there by Harris.
He knocks this one away into the deep, down towards the boundary for 4. Comes in around the wicket this time. Harris punches, he's going to come through for the quick single. There's a shy, the striker's in, it misses. And it's a beautiful century to Marcus Harris. He's batted extremely well today. His 11th century in Sheffield Shield cricket for Victoria and his 19th century in first class cricket overall. And he's put his name well and truly in the frame for Ashes selection. Forward and driving out to cover. Straight to Curtis Patterson, and that will be the tea break here on day 3 of the Sheffield Shield between New South Wales.
Into Peter Handscomb. That's chopped away beautifully down to backward point. I think it'll quite go. Yes, it will go for 4. Oh, he's sweeping away here. Through square, he'll pick up a boundary all along the ground from. He's on 98. Peter Handscomb, he clips it away into the onside. That's a beautiful shot and a fine way to bring up a magnificent century from the Victorian captain, who gets a handshake and a pat on the back from his fellow centurion, Marcus Harris. And he raises his bat, as well he might, to that Victorian dressing room just before tea, yeah. That's hit away into the offside. Handscomb will get runs here. It's gone through Edwards at cover. And he's timed it beautifully, actually, because it's gone all the way for 4.
A bit early on in the season, so.
A bit short, and this ball pulled high and handsome out to the mid-wicket rope for 4. This ball is just slashed through the cordon, through gully, down to the boundary for 4. Abbott in another bounce, this ball slashed out into the deep. Nathan Lyon diving low and taking a wonderful catch on the boundary. That's at the end of the day. Abbott comes in and bowls him. So Abbott's got a couple of quick wickets here, and that's a really lovely ball. And nice delivery, a little bit short, but aimed at the body there of Matt Short, who defends. The end of another over here at the Drummoyne Oval, and she's caught it quite an anticlimactic way to get it to a declaration.
First ball of the innings, Daniel Hughes on strike. Before playing that poor shot, here he is on the back foot and cutting away. Beautiful shot. Perry into Gilks again, pulled away into the onside. Confident start from Matt Gilks. Hughes on strike, driven into the offside. There's a big gap, and that is caressed away through the offside for 4.
Drummoyne Oval for a good part of the entire day. Perry to Hughes, and this ball's clipped away beautifully through square leg for 4. Just a little bit full there. In fact, it was a
fatigue.
Pitched up and driven beautifully out through cover by Dan Hughes. He's played that shot expansively through this match, and he picks up another boundary. Short in again, and this ball hits him on the pad. They like it, and he's got him. Umpire raises his finger and Dan Hughes is gone with 10 minutes left in the day. Short into Conway is driving down the ground. It's well struck as well, so he'll finish with a couple of runs here, Harry Conway, and that will make him excited. In fact, he wants 3. He's very eager, but he'll finish with 2 and move himself along to 4, and very duly.
They might be able to pick up 2 or 3 in a quick period of time, but a great day for Victoria. They continue dominating this Shield match. It was probably even after day 1.